Also, like, yo, the spirit of Kwanzaa is already here. That's the other thing. It's like, how do y'all not have Kwanzaa and need it so bad at the same time?
Did I say hi to you? Let's say hi to you quickly.
Hey, neighbor.
All right, come on now.
You want to learn about Kwanzaa?
Have a good day.
You too.
Not action. You pick the stick. This stick is so extra, bro.
It was perfect.
No, it is perfect. I'm gonna finish it myself, but like, the stick is really extra.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw it, I was like, yeah, it's like the normal wood, like Moses. But it's great.
I like it.
It's great for your Professor Charlie.
Right, it's literally so popular. Like, you have no idea.
Who's your professor? The one with the duck stick.
I'm literally gonna advertise I'm starting a book club and a teaching club on campus. They're secretly the same club, but they don't have to know that, right? They're secretly the same club because it's vocational identity formation. I'm just gonna trick the teaching club into reading the book. It'll be
It
the
was
same
me
book.
the whole time.
Exactly. It was Agatha all along. Okay, that's enough of a sound check. Okay, let's test sound. Because I didn't test sound. So it might also not work. You might just be recording sound. If that's like not happening. So say something.
What's up?
Let's see me. Scott. This is also me.
Anyway, yeah, the stick is crazy, bro. Like the first, because also every time, do you know how many security guards I meet for the first time at CUNY every week? Like minimum, I'm going to 3 locations a week. And like say, other than Brooklyn, it's never the same security guard. Like it's the same like 3 or 4 times a semester. So constantly, what is this stick? Do you need it? Moses! Like literally, every time.
You should have a countdown timer. How many seconds until Moses?
How many Red Sea jokes? Because like literally, if they don't already know me there, it's Red Sea everywhere.
The Red Sea.
Definitely interesting. Also, like dynamics on campus are tight, but we're not gonna talk about that because that's not a topic of Quanzaa.
What does that mean?
There's disunity at Brooklyn College, and Quanzaa is about unity. That's why.
That's not very cool, but
No, it's not. It's not Kuumba. It's not Kujichakulia. It's not Ujima. It's not Ujama. Like they wilding over there. It's really a whole thing. Actually, that's an excellent entry point because like Eagle's so interesting. Because pursuant to this whole conversation where the certain parts of the diaspora do not have Kwanzaa, which is egregious. Because like, I don't know, I talked to some people about how like their feelings about about being black, and they're like, oh yeah, well there's nothing that great about it. And it's like, who hurt you? Who taught you black history? Who did you celebrate Kwanzaa as? And the answer is nobody. Right? The answer is nobody. They all have this like this thing they're just carrying around. Yeah, it's certainly interesting.
internalized stuff be interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just always remember having Kwanzaa and being like, it's not the African holiday.
Yeah.
Because we're not, as far as I can tell, fully we're not, that culture.
We ain't get this color by accident.
However, it's very specific to us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, so this is what I found out. You know, there's people like our complexion in the Caribbean. They stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they're Dominican, they come here.
Mm-hmm.
But just those ones. Which is very interesting. Especially because they start looking crazy when I'm like, I'm not Dominican, I'm black. And they're like, which I think, I mean, that's the argument right there. Like, you cannot, Dominicans as an ethnicity, cannot argue. Okay, but we're off topic. Actually, we're not off topic because, like, not feeling like you're black, the stigma about it, like, that's definitely from not having Kwanzaa, bro. Like, that's not having Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa's good for you. And the diaspora wars cannot continue.
Yeah.
Everybody being like, my island, the best island. We all on the same island. Well, that's exactly what I wanted.
If not, it will feel the vibration.
Feel it. Wow, this is gonna be like a year-long project. Because also people keep asking me if I made it, and I'm just like, nah. But at least if I finish it, I'll be like, I finished it myself.
Yeah, you can say like you made the carving.
Huh?
And so you can talk about, you can say that you made the carving.
Yeah. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna carve into it yet. Probably a quote from Warren Hamilton. Or Jim. Did I tell you about my professor?
No.
Yo, I had a teacher die on me.
No.
Motherfucker. I mean, I was grown, so like it was like not as bad as when your teacher dies on you as a child, obviously, because like that's just bad for children.
Yeah.
No shade on, like, obviously, I assume it was out of everyone's control, but yeah, I'm glad I was grown when it happened. But yeah, he like got like we were his last class. Like, he got cancer, like got diagnosed with cancer the week he was running our field trip. Like, he left early to go to a doctor's appointment. And then the next thing we heard was like, oh yeah, Jim had to quit. He's got cancer. Done like a year.
No.
Yeah. It was rough. Well, because also we had just got done having this conversation about like how he would write my recommendation letter and I should like come and take a look at like some shit he was doing. So also he's from Cartersville, which is why we got along. Like the South is like a whole place, and like, man. Also like really gives you an understanding of like, well, where is the racism? Like, where is it? Because the South is a different place, and like that's, you can see it right there. It's not like we're not like still America. It's interesting.
The
But,
American dream is effective because you can see glimpses of it and you're going like, but it's not the same. It feels like a bear trap.
Yeah. Well, it is a bear trap. Dude, okay, so, so pursuant to who we've been assigned in the revolution, which I'm starting to think, have I sent you that controversial video that's just titled Men?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you. It's a little heavy, so like it's rough, but you should watch it or like speed through it, like read the SparkNotes transcript or something. Cause like, I mean, I feel like we had a lot of the adults in our life demographically were pre-crack, and so we're like, I don't want to say unaffected because I don't think that's true, but like
1 degree removed.
Yes, 1 degree removed. Like Tia's parents and her, like, more of her friends. Because, like, Tia's parents were, like, right between mom and dad versus, like, the rest of our friends' parents. It's like, say, Miss Sonia, right? Like, Tia's parents were, like, probably a little older than Miss Sonia. Mm-hmm. And something we were talking about a couple of years ago is, like, how, like, my parents, like, half of the peace in our household was because, like, we were, like, that degree removed from crack. Like, nobody, like, our parents weren't on crack, none of our friends' parents were on crack, right? And, like, that was, like, distinctly not the case for, like, example, Tia's generation, right? Because it was just like, what? Like, crazy shit. Which, like, I feel like we know about more academically than experientially.
Which was always weird because it was, like, as a kid, it was always, like, this weird boogeyman of hard time.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what it is. They talk about it in movies.
Oh my god, right? The euphemism of crack. The euphemism was crazy.
And then it stopped being a euphemism. You're like, okay, okay, mom was on crack. Okay. And then they found out. All right. That's usually that was totalitarian.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's always a line. We're hearing about the crack-laced drugs. We're just like
The what?
crack-laced drugs.
Crack-laced drugs. Oh my gosh, right? Why the fuck was there crack in it? Like
I
that was definitely
never.
that was definitely Christian actions, right? Like
Well, that was either Christian inactions or like see a shit, as well as Christian inactions.
no, that's what I mean. They're the same. Those are the yeah. Cause
Who doesn't want 7 days of partying from Christmas till New Year's?
I mean, everybody wants 7 days of partying from Christmas to New Year's. I think.
Like it could be a great time.
I guess I should have sound checked this,
Maybe.
but I feel like this will catch it anyway.
Mm-hmm.